unemployed because they're afraid of the social fallout from
But
slow
why?
growth, and so they adopted the Japanese policy, the Korean policy, the Hong Kong policy, Malaysian policy of export-led growth.
But if the Chinese workers stopped making stuff for us and started making stuff for themselves, why would they lose their jobs? And wouldn't their jobs be better if they personally benefited from the labor?
Well, what's happening in China is, to my mind, their growth rate is coming down, and it's going to come down further, because if you look at their numbers are not the most reliable numbers, but they're the numbers we have. 3/4 of their very high growth rate comes from moving people out of agriculture and into manufacturing. 3/4. So of the 10% growth rate, 2.5% is pure productivity growth, and the rest is the movement of people out of agriculture. Well, the number of people moving out of agriculture is slowed down. That's why wages are rising in China. It hasn't gotten to the bottom yet, but agriculture in China is a very, very inefficient business, so they can't let people leave agriculture. And as you probably know, you can't move from the farm to the city without a work permit and a permit to move. And they don't give those permits because they don't want people to leave agriculture.
Well, why can't they invest some of their reserves in machines for farms to make farmers more productive?
Well, I can't answer that, but I can tell you that that isn't something that they're doing. So that's a problem for them. And that problem is going to bring down the growth rate. Then, of course, they have the problems that their population is aging very rapidly, and because of the one-child policy, it's aging. And so they're going to have big health care